Peace, love, and harmony to all of you wonderful deep divers. Another beautiful day. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly. That was beautiful. Let's breathe, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing every single day? Raising the frequency. What else? Raising the vibration. I hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Look, why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves in the next 24 months to human beings on this planet. They're going to reveal themselves to you, deep divers. Are you excited or are you excited? Look, there's been so much talk about UFOs and aliens even making its way into Congress. This is huge. This is unprecedented, unheard of. I'm excited. The cat down the road is excited. But deep divers, here's why you're hearing all of this news about UFOs all of a sudden. Like everywhere you turn, a UFO conversation, an alien conversation. There's a reason why, deep divers, we got a whole lot to talk about. I want everybody to hit that like button right now if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you support the real. The information I'm about to share with you is going to rock you out of your chair. Oh, yes, it is, deep divers. Yes, it is. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. Look, I'm FaceTiming you right now from the Gold Room. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation to not be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to live in fear any longer. You know why? Because it's a waste of time, waste of energy. This is your confirmation that love is going to be the guiding force in your life. Just say thank you. Now, deep divers, why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves to humans in the next 24 months. Cat down the road is saying it's sooner than that, Ralph. Okay, I know cat down the road. Now, shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. Let's really dive into this juicy topic. The full disclosure. UFOs and aliens are ready to reveal themselves to humans finally. Like we've been waiting for so long, deep divers, so long, deep divers. And now the UFOs are showing up. Oh, it's time to party. Now the aliens are showing up. Oh, it's time to party, right? But there's a reason why. Within the last few years, you're hearing all of this talk about UFOs and aliens in the mainstream, making its way into Congress. There's a reason why. Because you see, within the next 24 months, mark my word, you heard it here first, deep divers, the UFOs and the aliens are going to reveal themselves. Dun, dun, dun. They're going to reveal themselves, deep divers, to you, and you, and you, and you, and definitely you. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So I'm actually going to play you a few videos as well, deep divers. We're actually going to really dive into this, okay? Now, UFOs and aliens. Who would have thought that this would be a top conversation on dinner tables all around the world? Like everyone's talking about it. And the reason why is because it's made its way into Congress, right? You had whistleblowers, brave whistleblowers like David Grush coming out, testifying under oath to Congress, really created a huge buzz around the whole world about this topic of UFOs and aliens. Like maybe they are real after all. Maybe the science fiction deep divers is actually the science now. Just maybe, right? Maybe E.T. wasn't just a film, it was a documentary. Just maybe. Close Encounters of the Third Kind wasn't a film, it was a documentary. Just maybe Independence Day wasn't just a film, deep divers. They were telling you in the films, deep divers, why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves to humans in the next 24 months. Here's why. Deep divers, first and foremost, let's talk about number one. New wave of UFO sightings globally. More talk of this phenomena, right? So this is the number one reason. First and foremost, there has been a huge wave of UFO sightings globally. Starting with me, I just saw one out of my window, deep divers, yesterday. A lot of people even send me videos. People in Brazil, Argentina, Kenya, sending me these videos about what they're seeing out of their window, what they're seeing in the sky. But go and ask your grandma, did you ever see a UFO, something that looked kind of strange in the sky? She'll tell you, of course I did, right? Your grandparents know, deep divers, they saw it. And now a lot of people are no longer ashamed of what they're seeing. This is good news because, for so long, people have already made contact with these extraterrestrial beings. And it's only now that it's making its way into Congress that people have the courage to really speak about their own experiences with these UFOs and aliens and all of that. And that's fantastic. And this is the reason why within the next 24 months, mark my words, the UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves to humans fully. Because right now, it's kind of like hide and seek. Like they're there, but they're not there. They're like, who saw it? Did you see it? I saw it. It just disappeared, right? I showed you that whole video of the UFOs actually going under the ocean, right? In California, San Diego. And it was fascinating. And we're just thinking why didn't they stop and say hi? Well, human beings aren't really that important, deep divers, to UFOs. They got other things to think about, right? So, UFO full disclosure. Humanity is more open than ever to entertain the idea of aliens and UFOs. This is the reason why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves in the next 24 months to human beings, because humanity is more open, more than ever, to this whole concept of UFOs, aliens. It's no longer just a movie. It's a conversation. Oh, I like that, deep divers. And it's a conversation. It's a conversation that people are taking it seriously. People are like, oh my gosh. Because you see, so much of what we have been told about this planet is a lie. They even talk of giants once upon a time walking the earth in the Bible. The Nephilim, right? In the Enuma Elish, they talk of UFOs, aliens. In the Sumerian tablets, they talk of ETs. So the writing is on the wall, deep divers. We've never ever been alone in this universe, right? So this is fascinating. Why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves in the next 24 months to human beings. UFOs will reveal themselves because we are ready to accept. We're ready to accept the truth. This is huge. We are ready. Human beings are ready to accept the truth. Because for so long, governments had to hide it. Because they said, you can't handle the truth. They even put it in the film, Deep Divers, you can't handle the truth. But now human beings, they can handle the truth. That we've never ever been alone. I told you, there are Earth-like planets everywhere. Kepler 186f, Kepler 452b, TOI, CDEF. It's all there, right? Also, the massive cover-up. Your governments have been lying to you. So a lot of whistleblowers have already come out saying that actually governments all around the world have known about UFOs and ETs for so long, but they were afraid to release it to the public. And this is the reason why they've been getting you ready, because they say now is the time to tell you that you've never been alone. Now, deep divers, don't get it twisted. I know that they could stage a fake alien invasion. I'm aware of that. At the same time, I also know that we've never ever been alone. And we aren't that important to UFOs. We're not that important to UFOs. The reason why is because humanity has a long way to go. We still got to sort ourselves out and create peace. They've created peace on their planets. We got to create peace on ours. Slow motion this side. What else? Before I play you the video clips, deep divers, let's talk about this. They have been telling you in the movies and getting you ready, okay? They've been telling you in the movies, Independence Day. They've been telling you in the movies, the Netflix special, Stranger Things. They've been telling you in the movies, deep divers. Okay? You've never been alone. And Men in Black, we can keep talking about it, right? They've been telling you Area 51, District 9. Okay, so when you remind yourself, they've put it in the movies. Like you always have this scene of like a UFO coming over the Washington Monument, the White House and all of that. They've been telling you in the movies, right? But Hollywood like to kind of glamorize things and sensationalize things, but it's in the movie for a reason, because they've been getting you ready. This is the reason why UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves to humans in the next 24 months. So what else? It's time for a new version of reality to be revealed. Now, this is huge. Like I told you, we're only seeing less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. We're literally blind in the universe. And when you remind yourself, I played you that video, deep divers, of how small Earth is compared to like a supermassive black hole. We're literally a grain of sand in the universe. So how on earth are we the only ones? How on earth are we the only intelligent life form in this universe? Are we even intelligent? The cat down the road is like, no, you're not. Okay, exactly. Deep divers. So let me play you a few clips, right? Let me play you a few clips which are very revealing. So here you have David Grush, who was the whistleblower who went to Congress and really spilled the beans. But here he's talking to BBC4. Very interesting. And I'll play you some other videos which you're really going to want to hear. Listen to this.
Now, Grush first made his bombshell claims in an exclusive interview with News Nation in June. That led to an historic congressional hearing last week where he testified under oath that he's aware of a secret U.S. government program involving the recovery and reverse engineering of non-human craft. The Pentagon has continued to say it hasn't found, quote, verifiable information to support Grush's claims. In the new interview, Grush also addresses that pushback, alleging that the culture of secrecy surrounding the Manhattan Project when the U.S. developed the atomic bomb also extends to UFOs.
Why, if it's true, has the government not acknowledged it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a multifaceted question. You know, it goes back, 80, 90 years ago when this was first created, and they, translated some of the secrecy from the Manhattan Project onto this subject because, they weren't sure how ontologically shocking it was going to be to the world populace. And then two, as you can imagine, it's a Pandora's box for, potential military and weapons development type reverse engineering activities. So they decided to keep it under wraps for many years.
Right, so they're keeping it under wraps for many years. And right now, with all of these UFO sightings all around the world, it is time for the truth to finally come out. Galactic Federation. Oh, we got a lot to talk about, deep divers, right? Let me play you another video, because I always say it's not about believing if UFOs are real or aliens are real. Just think for a second. How on earth can we be the only ones in this entire universe? And William Shatner, you know, the guy in Star Trek, he even acknowledged we're not the only ones. He was just kind of skeptical about UFOs. So what he had to say is very interesting as well, because I always say you want to see things from both sides. Like, I got both angles, like, of the camera, deep divers. Like, in life, you want to see things from both sides, right? So let me play you this video, deep divers.
We have a lot to discuss with you, including your latest venture.
We have a lot to talk about. The edge of space bothers me right away. That bothers me. I was in space. What, that could be the edge.
Okay, let's send you. You were there. You were absolutely there. And in fact, you wrote an essay.
I was in space.
You wrote an essay about your experiences there that really, really struck me. And I'm going to get to that in a second. But first, I just want to ask you, because we just had these historic hearings last week on Capitol Hill. What did you make of those hearings and the fact that UAPs, as they're now called, are being discussed, you know, by witnesses under oath in Congress?
It's just, in my mind, it's ridiculous. You mean some highly intelligent being goes 10,000 light years with advanced technology, arrives here and hides? Doesn't make any sense. If something could reach the Earth, they would make a big to-do about, my gosh, there's life in other places. And there is life in other places. Mathematically, there has to be. In this universe, there has to be multiple places that are filled with life. Life like that's like on our planet, burgeoning and demanding attention and demanding to be alive. But if they're going to make that journey all the way here, it just beggars the imagination that they would hide.
So he's saying, why would they hide? And that's a good point. But he's also acknowledged that life is everywhere, right? There are Earth-like planets everywhere. So people always, when they think enough, they realize we're not the only ones. And I told you, this hide and seek is coming to an end. You are going to see the UFOs and aliens actually reveal themselves fully to the world. This is Zimbabwe, 1994, right? This UFO that landed there. Let me play you one more video, deep divers. Now, this is a very revealing video because you have someone here who is in government, Paul Heller, right? And he was the former Canadian Minister of Defense. So he knows a thing or two. And you've always got to listen to these people, the ones who've actually worked in government, who have the secrets that they're not telling the public. So when you get older, you got a tendency to kind of spill the beans. So that's what he's doing here. Listen to this, deep dives.
That UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying overhead, and that was it.
And it's been reported in a couple interviews that you've mentioned there's a federation of alien species. Do all of the alien species kind of work together, or is there warring species that war with each other?
Well, I only know about the Galactic Federation, and I don't know much about it, so I shouldn't talk about it. But they are...
And that's the word, the Galactic Federation, deep divers. Keep that word in your mind.
...concerned about what's going on in the world, and they have been working through individuals. They'll pick out a few individuals and visit them or talk to them telepathically or send information to them by channeling. I have a very close friend who was writing a second book right now with channeling from a species called the Basidas. Very few people have heard of it. They have a deal that they won't interfere. But I think the But there's also a loophole if things get bad enough that they would.
And what he's saying is that they have a deal that they don't interfere with human activities. Like, a lot of people say, if the UFOs are here and the aliens are here, why don't they reveal themselves already, Ralph? Like, stop all of these wars. Well, it's not their duty to do that, deep divers. They're just saying, what on earth are you doing, you crazy not you crazy deep divers, you crazy human beings, right? Wake up.
Make exceptions, but we can't count on them. I mean, maybe we can count on them, but we shouldn't count on them, because they say, you clean up your act. You're in charge. It's your planet.
And that was the message from the ETs, right? Human beings have to get their shit together. We have to sort this out because we made this mess. Makes sense, deep divers. Makes sense.
And if it comes to a dead end, it will be because you let it or made it a dead end. Because it wasn't necessary and you had everything going. It's one of the best planets in the whole universe. And everybody covets the fact that it's so good, and you have been destroying it. And this is something that we've tried to let you know by various ways over a long period. The individual communications always say, look, there are things you've got to do. Stop your clear cutting, stop your fracking, stop using fossil fuels, because there are better ways.
So that was very telling, very revealing, deep divers, to hear someone, a former Minister of Defense in Canada, spill the beans about UFOs, right? So like I said, deep divers, there is so much that humanity has to wake up to. UFOs and aliens will reveal themselves to humans in the next 24 months. Mark my words. Now, a lot of this is also going to be kind of hard to discern, because there are going to be people who are going to create fake alien invasions, and they're going to use this as a tool to keep you in a new kind of lockdown. So you have to be aware, but don't get it twisted. UFOs, aliens have been here since the dawn of time. Many people even say that it's the aliens who built the pyramids, who gave human beings the technology to even create civilization in itself. And these aliens were actually deified as gods that people worship today. So, oh my gosh, Ralph, you just dive deep. Yeah, we did, deep divers. So I want everybody to hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button right now, deep divers, if you support the real. And that's why I'm just saying, Phil, so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? I want to remind you, the aliens are reminding us that we are multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. We must never forget this. We are multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. And that's what the aliens are here to remind us of. We are actually the aliens in amnesia. That was a slow motion. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the book, the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and check out the latest new book of 1111 Infinite Quotes, The Secret Recipe to Becoming Your Greatest Version by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/the book. Go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, deep divers, for men, women, children, even cats. All new limited edition designs at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. We're doing the fashion show all around the world. If you want to be an Infinite Waters model, DM me on Instagram at @officialRalphSmart right now. Deep divers, I'm here to tell you, they tried to bury us. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. It's time to wake up. We've never ever been alone in this universe. And the full disclosure is coming. It's coming. It's on its way, deep divers. So brace yourself and choose love, not fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just that all the lies you were told are now coming to an end, and the truth shall reveal itself. One love, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button. Deep divers, if you support the real, okay? Share this video with someone, leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. One love, peace.